Good afternoon, everybody. How you doing? It's wee Paddy from across the shuck, and back again with another video. So I've had my podcast on Thursday. I've done a video yesterday. Please go back and watch them too, especially the Thursday podcast. We had such fun doing that podcast. It was a wee challenge. We set ourselves a wee scenario, and then we had to pick knives to go with it. Fantastic little series. There's another one to come next week, and then we're going to do something new for the week after. But please go back and have a look at it. It was fantastic. So was yesterday's video, but I'm biased. This video is just one of my Saturday rambles, but I'm going to ramble specifically. Sometimes I throw a whole stack of knives on the table, but I've already done that yesterday. Today, I'm going to talk about this is a queen. This is one of my specials in my collection. This is a 1 of 15 in this configuration. So it's a really special knife, but I just want to quickly, and I mean quickly, I want to talk about a torch company that contacted me and said they would like to send me a torch. In fact, the one they wanted to send me was one that I didn't really want because I've got ones in that sort of genre and I don't need any more torch. I've gone through the torch thing as a YouTuber, but there was one torch that they had and it definitely was something I really wanted to see. So they sent me the one I wanted to see, but they also sent me the one they were going to send me originally, and I'm glad they did because it's a nice torch. And the nice thing about this company, they're called wurkkos, wurkkos. I have to say, their pricing is flipping amazing. Now, they're Chinese, like all the rest of Olites. I've had Olites, and there's one particular like Olite have. I used to work with Olite, but to be honest, they started to get a bit where they want you to do certain things at certain times, and I just really wasn't into that. So I sort of stopped doing torches for a long while, but Wurkkos kindly said they would send me the one that I wanted, and it's this one. And it's a flat one. It also has a light here. I'll show you in a minute. And I'm not going to go through all these through these. I haven't tested them, and I'm going to have a discount code for you when I do the review on them. But look at that. You have what do you call them little things? A laser. A laser. It has a laser on this side, and then you double click it, and you get a work light here, and you can increase it. I think there's 3 different colors as well, and you can increase the brightness where it would just put you out of the house, which is super. And then you have your main light, and it just, if you hold it in, it goes up to this goes up to 1200 lumens. I love this knife. I like the fact that it's got, sorry, just turn that off. I like the fact that it has the clip on the back and it's up really high, plus the fact you can put it onto your cap if you want to. Doesn't weigh very much at all. It's aluminium. It's really lovely, and for me, rather than paying the price that Olight are looking for that other one, this one, let me just say the size of it. It's 4.5 inches, so this is not a big flashlight, and thickness wise it's about 5/8 thick. So it's a lovely, I really do like it, and it's a magnetic bottom, and I have to say, a very sturdy magnetic bottom. I mean, this is just on a bendy ruler, and it's holding there quite safely. Just super. So I'll do reviews on that one, but they did send me this one as well. This is 1600 lumens, more of a tactical type. Nice clip, baseball cap clip as well, bit of a big torch for that. But I have to say, it is, oh, I haven't sorted this one out. I'll sort it out. I'm not going to keep you there. So I got them 2 torches, and I'm looking forward to give them a test outside, let you see the brightness and what I think of this one after a bit of testing, because I love it. Even my wife liked that one. So, right, what are we going to talk about today? I'm going to talk about this knife that's here. This is a medium Coke bottle, made by Queen, and it's a Shatton. Is it? It's just a Queen. No, it's just a Queen. It's not a Shatton Morgan. It is a Queen. Look at the fit and finish on the back of that. I just love that. I used to love it when Jack Wolf's knives done the crease. When you get that crease, look how precise that is. This is when Queen were just making beautiful knives. Really lovely knives. I love it. You can see that colour. It's like a greeny brown. I'll get onto that in a wee second. But 2 blades. Are they right up the centre? No, but they're nowhere near touching either of them. The shield is beautifully inlaid. I just think it is gorgeous. It is about, let me see, literally just over 3.5 inches closed, and it has two of the most lovely blades. Listen to that lovely, look at that spear. It's a spear that's got a point and a useful point, but it's got this fantastic swedge on it, the long pull. And then on the other side, you have a real swoopy swedge down here, which really adds to it, doesn't it? It just makes that side look much more appealing than just a basic swedge. I just love it. Love that blade. So that would be your main blade, if you like. And then this other one will be an amazing sheep's foot, which is your working blade. And I mean, stocky little work blade. Not super thick, but it's a penknife. It is beautiful in hand. Lovely, lovely. I love just the ordinary nail nick right up at the top out of the way. I think that looks lovely. Little swedge at the back. And also this one, you've got a more elaborate swedge on the other side. I just think that is perfect. And it's, you know, you're taking different amounts of time to do different things. They're putting in wee extra swedges they didn't have to. But this is just beautiful. So I'll tell you a little bit about it, because it comes with this, because it was such a special wee knife. So it's made by Queen Cutlery, and it's a 22 medium Coke bottle, pattern number 22. And the cover materials, which was talking about that greeny brown, is swamp grass, which is just, I've never had anything with swamp grass. I didn't know you could turn swamp grass, but it's obviously, look, it's highly polished, but look at that. Can you see it? When you look at it now, it's that brown, greeny, swamp-coloured, I've never been in a swamp, mind you, but that swamp-coloured look. There is so much patina in it, but it's very hard to show because sometimes it just looks really dark brown, but once you get it in the light, it is full of colour. I just love it. It's a beautiful 3 pins, beautifully hafted. Everything about this knife is beautifully hafted. You can feel where the shield is inlaid, but it's completely smooth, but you can feel it there. Whereas the pins, you're not going to feel at all. The transition from here to here, nothing at all. It's just stunning. I love the finish on it. Look at that finish on the bottom. Isn't that gorgeous? But that's where the precision comes into it. When you can get it to fold, and you can fold over a bit of metal like that, or hammer it, whatever they do. I just think it is gorgeous. Gorgeous, I tell you. Absolutely gorgeous. And the fact that it was only, there was 1 of 15 made, makes it very special. And it's made in Goanda, New York. And that's, I have heard of it before, obviously, but I think this is the first knife I've got from Goanda. There might be one more, I'm not sure. New York, tang stamp, 1095 carbon. Again, fantastic. And that's actually in, that's yuan. Not sure what that is, but yeah. This is what you used to get when you got a 1 of 15, one of these. And I just think it's lovely. It really goes beautifully with it. But the thing is, I mean, this is a stunning knife, and it's quite rare. I mean, I don't think I've seen another. I mean, again, that sort of limited edition of 15, there's not going to be many out there. The date on it, I don't know what date it is. That's the other thing. I probably will do a little bit of research later on. I've had this for blooming ages. Why am I saying that? I probably won't. The dates really don't matter to me. It's getting something that's just a wee bit different from the rest, and having swamp grass handles. Obviously, they're going to be put in with some sort of resin or something, but I just think it is absolutely fantastic. This wasn't cheap. I had to pay a few pounds for it, but I was happy to pay a few pounds. The Coke bottle you can see there, you see that Coke bottle shape? It's more pronounced on the inside than the out, but you do have that. You do have the Coke bottle swell out here. It's a bit more pronounced here, but it is a Coke bottle shape. Sturdy down here, and I like this because I can get a full grip on it. I can get a full 4-finger grip on it, and I just think the fit and finish on this is just beautiful. And again, that's after me slamming it down. They're nowhere near the side. It looks like it is there, but look, you can see there. Nowhere near the sides. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm really happy to have it in my collection. So have you got something in your collection that's low numbers? 1 of 15 is very low for the modern age it is today. Back in the day, GEC used to do that 1 of 10, 1 of 25. Queen done it. All the top major companies would have done that. They'd have done special runs, which were very limited. And I'm sure they were snapped up as much as they would be now, because they're the sort of things that usually in time add to their value. But I didn't pay a stupid price for this. I paid a good price for it. In fact, it was a very generous offer from the fellow who I bought it off. It was from the Slip Joint Group. And I am absolutely tickle pink to have it in my collection. It's one of those that's not going to go, because when am I going to get another one like that? And I've got a lot of Shatton Morgans. And for those of you that don't know, Shatton Morgan... Oh, let me just get this here. Oh, Stephen, I'm so bad at remembering where I put things. Yes, Shatton Morgan. Let me just show you. Here's a Shatton Morgan. A lot of them have this cornerstone shield, but this one has a federal shield. The other shield you're going to see quite a bit. This one's in sterling silver, which is another beautiful. That's a Shatton Morgan again. This is Queen, but this is a high-end Queen one. Queen with the sort of working knives, if you like, but this is a high-end Queen, top of the range. And just lovely to have something this pretty, this tactile. It really is tactile. I know the blades stick up a bit much, but it's a pocket knife. Do you know, I don't need to have this death grip on anything when it's a pocket knife. I'm going to take it out, and 9 times out of 10, I'll throw it in the palm of my hand like that, and I'll cut like that, because that's all I'm going to be doing with it. I'm not going to be hard using this knife. Nor did I think even back in the day when it came out, were people buying this as a hard use knife. I will use it. I have no problem using it, but it's never going to be hard use, because it's just such a pretty thing. And because it's going to stay in my collection, it doesn't matter whether I hard use it or not, but it's just such a pretty knife that I'm not going to. So I'm going to put it away there. It was getting tidy up. It was like taking the tea away from me before you leave the front room. So there it is, lovely. Came with the card as well, which just adds to it, makes it very special. Tell me down below, have you got a special knife that's got a low number of knives made? And I know there's knives made, there probably is other handle materials in this 22, but in this handle material there was only 1 of 15 swamp grass. So maybe it's a bit more difficult. If anybody knows, maybe swamp grass, when you're going to put it into this resin, maybe it's a little bit more difficult to stabilize than other things. And when they say swamp grass, do they mean big reeded grass that's maybe more like wood than... I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But if you do know, let me know. But let me know down below if you've got something that's a low number, and that low number really does mean it's a stayer in your collection when you get it. The same as myself. So there you go. Take care. Paddy's away. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful Saturday. It's really nice to be back with you again. If you enjoyed this nonsense, like, subscribe, comment, all 3 of them, and you're an absolute star, and I'll welcome you into the community of Paddy's Potato Peelers. And hopefully you'll have some fun along the way, and you'll maybe get to see some stuff you don't see very often otherwise. So yeah, I'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for watching and for being part of the Paddy and Pals podcast and the Paddy's Potato Peelers channel. Bye now. I don't have waffle on.